Yeah. Up off Matt. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz the Adult. All right, man. Look, we have a great show for this community today. First, I want to say this. Boxing 314, how things going with you? Bernard Burton, what's going on? Griggs, God of War, Mark 18. Whoops. All right, man. Look. We have a great show today. Robbie Mitchell, what's going on? We have a lot to discuss. And what is going on with the boxing world? I mean, man, things are being turned upside down. I couldn't even cover everything we're going to talk about in the title and the thumbnail. I did my best. For all of you who have not been getting notifications when we go live and for this show, know that I usually come on at around noon, somewhere around noon. And if not, then it'll be later in the day. But usually I'm trying to come up with a schedule so you guys can know. But make sure you hit the notification bell. Also, I have reached out to YouTube saying that you guys haven't been getting notified when I go live. On top of that, make sure that you subscribe if you haven't, and hit the like button, because that's the best way to have my video show up in the suggested box and other people saying, oh man, hold on, this is the ShowBizz the Adult community that I've heard so many great things about. All right, so everybody hit the like button. Once we get 100 people up in here, we'll start our show. Until then, let me shout some people out. TC, what's going on with you? Connor Ellis, what's going on with you? Everybody, Zalo Alvarez, what's going on? Devin Blocker, what's going on? Hussein, what's going on with you? Ray Ray, boom boom, let's go. I made it. The water's fine. That's right. Hit the Tyson bell on that. The agenda for this show is for today. We're going to talk some Gervonta Tank Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz. We're going to talk about that prediction, some analysis, a little bit of a breakdown there. We're also going to talk about Iron Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. The WBC has created a Black Lives Matter belt for that. So it's going to be for a title. It's going to be the Black Lives Matter title. I think it's called, what is it? I forget what it's actually called. I think it's called the Black Lives Matter title. And we'll talk about that. We're also going to talk about Jon Jones saying that he's the GOAT. There's no way Habib is the GOAT. We're going to talk about that. And we must talk about what Eddie Hearn said. Did you guys hear that Eddie Hearn, that he said that Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder would not get a shot at the title again until at least 2022? Did you guys hear about that? Let's hit the Tyson bell on that. So we have a lot to talk about with many other things and the Halloween fights. Okay, there's 100 people in here. Let's start cooking. The tea is spilling, right? Damn, boxing getting take over by the Les now. I don't understand. Sounds about right. Okay. What's up, Biz? What's going on with you? Let's start here. Let's start with the Iron Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. Black Lives Matter belt. Did any of you guys hear about that? What's your thoughts on the Black Lives Matter belt? The belt is a joke. What's up, show? What's going on with you? Yeah, I missed a couple of super chats yesterday. I'm sorry about that. I thought it's fake. Why? Don't really like it. Hadn't heard of it. Yeah, I heard of it. It's on Twitter, all those things. Santa Cruz look like showy, another belt. Like we need more belts in boxing. Don't make any sense. Okay. Does it make sense? It does. It does make sense. I'm gonna tell you why it makes sense in a minute. The title was stupid. Okay. Well, how does ShowBizz the Adult feel about WBC create a Black Lives Matter title? It's okay. It's okay. Now, if they're doing it because they want to make sure that we keep attention on Black Lives Matter, I'm fine with that. The reason why I'm fine with that is because I do believe all lives matter. And in saying all lives matter, then no one should have a problem with saying Black lives matter. I think all animals matter, but I have no problem with there being a focus on the tiger and the fact that the tiger is fading away. Let's focus on the tiger, not to say that not to say that the elephant doesn't matter, not to say that I don't know, the hawk doesn't matter or the ant doesn't matter. It's just let's focus on the tiger. So I do believe that Black lives matter. So if you're gonna bring attention and awareness to Black Lives Matter, that's why you're doing it, fine. Also, but if you're doing it as another way to collect a sanctioning fee, I'm not good with that. Hit the Tyson bell on that one. So it's all about the agenda for me. Also, here's another thing. If it's for a belt, that means that we're going to have testing, drug testing. For all of you who said that there's no drug testing, Roy Jones and Iron Mike Tyson, they're going to be on that stuff. They're going to be on steroids or PEDs or whatever. Well, if the WBC got involved, then VADA testing must be implemented. Right? If the WBC is going to get involved, then the VADA testing is going to be implemented. So that is a positive. That's a good thing. Did you see the Black Lives Matter dance that Diversity did in Britain's Got Talent? No, I didn't see it. The WBC uses USADA, not VADA. Okay, USADA. I'm sorry. Puts the Black Lives Matter struggle in words. Attention, Devin, don't be brainwashed. BLM has nothing to do with boxing. Okay, Bruce Wayne. Black lives only doesn't matter in sports. I don't know about that. Another thing, what the hell is a Black Lives Matter belt? Kale Surge, I hear you on that. If you're Black and you're alive, it doesn't matter your occupation. Okay. So Black Lives Matter having nothing to do with boxing. I was going to make a point. Hold on. Let me read that again. Actually, I forgot my point, but I'm going to say this though. It's not like the WBC didn't do this before. Do you guys remember the WBC doing this before? Everybody hit the like button. We got 200 people in here. Everybody hit the like. Let's get 200 likes, please. Just hit the like button so we can bring more people to this live stream. It's not like the WBC hasn't done this before. Let me tell you. The WBC, if this belt is exploiting the cause, the WBC has done this before for Mexican Independence Day. They had the Mayan title. Hit the bell on that one. Tyson Fury versus Schwartz. May the Schwartz be with you. They had a Mayan title. Neither one of those boys are Mexican. But the WBC created the Mayan title. To me, it's the same thing. BLM and the Mayan title. It's the same thing. Hold on. Remember that? Jason said ridiculous. So can a white man win the BLM belt? I mean, if the BLM belt is a belt that goes outside of the frontline battle, if it goes past, it's more like a trophy belt. I hear that. If it goes past this, yeah, I'm not sure if you heard. So listen, who said, can a white man, it was Otto Valeen, my bad. It was Otto Valeen. It wasn't Schwartz, my bad. Can a non-black fighter win the belt? I'm not sure if you guys heard me say that the Mayan title, Mayan, Aztec, Mexican, that the Mayan title was fought between Otto Wallin. I had it wrong. Otto Wallin and Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Neither one of them Mexican. And Tyson won the belt. Tyson Fury won the belt. Then if the Black Lives Matter goes on beyond the Roy Jones Jr. and Mike Tyson fight, then I'm sure a non-black fighter can win the belt. You get what I'm saying? Also, Black Lives Matter is being celebrated, and it's being represented not only by blacks. I'm not sure if you guys know that. If you guys don't know that, you need to get a little bit more aware in social media. There's people all over the world saying Black Lives Matter. You don't have to be black to appreciate black people living and breathing. KO Surge, WBC a joke. They just want them sanctioning fees. It could be. It could be. So, but what I really think is interesting, USADA, okay, I appreciate everyone. Let's hit the Tyson bell on that one. Absolutely. Now, if the WBC is involved, then all those questions about Iron Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. Cheating or being on PEDs or getting some extra help like steroids, all of that stuff will come out then if the WBC is involved. So I think we would want them to be involved because we don't want there to be any speculation, okay, after this fight. Now we can also say this. Iron Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. is more than an exhibition. We got the WBC involved. So it's more than an exhibition. It's for this honorary title. BLM is just one piece of the belt, not the centerpiece. Yeah, it may be called the frontline battle belt, I think it's actually called. So at the end of the day, because of the drug testing, I'm for it. Because of this fight being seen as, you know, it was seen as an exhibition. People weren't taking it seriously. We actually have Iron Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. And I think that is a beautiful thing. I think though they're past their primes, it's still interesting, especially after how good Roy Jones Jr. is looking in training camp and how good Iron Mike Tyson has been looking. It's just interesting. It's just interesting. So I'm happy there's been more attention brought to that. Everybody hit the like button, please. Only take 2 seconds to hit the like button. That's where I'm at. I am with that. Now, let's talk about Jon Bones Jones. Jon Jones, he said about Khabib, there is no way he's the GOAT. My only question is, I'm not sure if anyone was calling him the GOAT. I think they were calling him a GOAT. Did they say he was the GOAT? John got a point, but let Khabib have his praises. Good point. Devin, good point. Let me hit the Tyson bell now. To that point is excellent. The reason why that point is excellent is because Khabib just retired, bro. I understand, John. I get it, okay? But when something like this happens and it's new, people may overshoot it just to show their appreciation. Okay? That happens a lot. When LeBron James, when he retires, I'm pretty sure people are going to say he's the greatest basketball player of all time. With Khabib retiring the way he did or as a pound for pound guy, I just think it's an appreciation. It's fresh. I'm not sure if Jon Jones should have taken it upon himself to come out immediately and shut everybody down. I think, though he's right, he should have shown a bit more class in that regard, though he's right. Because the GOAT isn't determined by the fighter. The GOAT is determined by fans. Let's hit the Tyson bell on that. It's determined by the fans. And let the fans say what they want to say at the end of the day. And when you retire, they will be saying something different. But let them say what they have to say. You know how you feel about yourself. No need to shut the fans down. They're very excited right now. Just lean on the ropes. Let the fans punch themselves out. Do a little rope-a-dope. Jon Jones made his point by saying he's a 15-time world champion. And Khabib is a 4-time world champion. He's right. Jon Jones, in my opinion, is arguably the GOAT. I don't think Khabib is arguably the GOAT. I think it's between Jon Jones, GSP, Anderson Silva, you know what I mean? Federer, those guys. No such thing as a GOAT, only a committee of greats. Let's hit the bell on that one. But everybody always want a number one. It's just like us with the Devin Haney being the 4-time champion and Teofimo Lopez, him being undisputed. We still want to know who the champion is. It's our instincts to know who's number one. Casual fan, Jones equal cheater his whole career. I think the fight that he failed, didn't they take that victory away? The fight he had with Cormier, didn't they reverse it? If we don't know, then there's a dispute. Hit the Tyson bell on that one. What's up with the community? What's going on with you? There's 300 people in here. Everybody hit the like. No contest. That's right. What's up, ShowBizz? What's going on with you, Mark? Robbie Mitchell. Would mind seeing Jones fight Ngannou? Yeah, absolutely. Jones the GOAT. Yeah, I think Jon Jones, between Jon Jones, Anderson Silva, GSP, those boys, Blessings Biz, Stipe versus Jones, all those things. But that's how I feel about Jon Jones. That's how I feel about what Jon Jones said about Khabib. I think he has every right to say what he says, but it's not his place. James, no chill. Boy. We got a new member. Okay. All right, man, look. Now let's move on. We're about to move on to Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. We're about to move on to Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. The reason why I laugh is I know it's a sensitive subject. He is retired. All right. What I miss? Poor Wilder. Everybody hit the like button. There's over 300 people in here. Everybody, please hit the like button. So, because the notification's still kind of going out, not everybody getting everything. If you hit the like button, more people will be aware that we're on. So we need to get more people on here so you can have your debates and stuff right on in the chat. Okay. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Eddie Hearn said that Deontay Wilder is not going to have a shot at the title until around 2022. Wilder would never be champ again, says KO Surge. Do you guys believe that? Sounds about right, Mr. President. Do you believe that he won't get another shot at the title till 2022? Yeah, he will. Wilder would never would have never been an achiever in the 90s. Of course not. Era. It was a gauntlet of animals. Of course, a proud father. Come on. He wouldn't have had a chance in hell. Not in the 90s. Not in the 90s. Possibly. Yep. Bomb Squad. Nope. It's over. It's possible. He's going to be the junior heavyweight. Wait a second. Wait a second. He will be the junior heavyweight champion. You're talking about that new weight class that I'm not trying to really think about right now. 200 to 224 pounds. Super cruiser, junior heavy. Yeah, that happens all the time, right? Is it super welterweight or junior middleweight? Wow. Could be. But I'm going to tell you this. Everybody hit the like button. Let's get 200 likes. Do you guys know why Eddie Hearn said that Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder would not be have a shot at the title until 2022? You know why he said that? Think about why. Do you know why he said that? When I break this down, you guys may just say Eddie Hearn is absolutely right. Wilder brought back the heavyweight division. He gave Fury the opportunity when he was at his lowest. Put some respect on it. Bomb Squad. Hey, look, I'm going to put respect on what you said. I'm hit the bell on that one. But I don't think Deontay Wilder brought back the heavyweight division by himself. I think AJ has something to do with it. There's always a yin and a yang. Deontay Wilder in the U.S. knocking everybody out. And Anthony Joshua in the UK knocking everybody out. That right there really brought back the heavyweight division. Really. And Deontay Wilder had a lot to do with it because he was calling AJ out first. So Deontay Wilder, he did, especially knocking everybody out. He did have a lot to do with it. And when he gave, and Tyson Fury was doing his thing. Tyson Fury becoming lineal champion, beating Klitschko, it was start, but then he retired. Deontay Wilder, he was very instrumental in bringing the heavyweight division back. Okay, the glamour division. He is, and that is the facts. All right. AJ has something to do with it, though. It was the monsters, okay, from two different sides. All right. When Deontay Wilder chose to take on Tyson Gypsy King Fury, he revitalized Fury. That's why I always said Fury owes him. When I talk about the third fight, Fury, he owes him, and he knows it. Fury's the man right now because Deontay Wilder chose to fight Fury after Booger Sugar. Fury is probably, to me, he is the best heavyweight in the world, okay? Do you want to talk about size, skill, all that together? Usyk is probably the most skillful, but Tyson Fury is 6'9" on top of it. So, in my opinion, you're right. You're right. I've said that many times. Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, revitalized. And I'm talking about, I remember when Deontay Wilder had the short haircut. I saw this guy come in, and I'm like, yo, we may have something, especially as someone from the States. You can't say I wasn't excited. I was like, dude, we finally got one. Deontay Wilder, short hair. Remember, he was sexy Wilder. Remember, he'll look at the camera, he'll blow a kiss, and then he'll be flexing his pecs. Remember that? He was the sexiest man on this side of the Mississippi. That's the Wilder I know. That's the Wilder I know. That's why him twerking didn't surprise me. That's the Wilder I know and love. Okay? Mwah, mwah. Ah. Mwah. Ah. Ah. Okay, no, get to the chopper, no, bomb squad. That's the Wilder I know. Okay, he did bring it back. He did. Let's not. I know you want to hate on Wilder. I know you want to hate on Wilder. But he did revitalize the heavyweight division. Come on, y'all. Come on. Yeah, Alton. Come. Let's not. This is an unbiased community. Come on. Him and AJ. That's right. Him and AJ. And Deontay Wilder has something to do with that. Because Deontay Wilder, I got the video. I put it together. Deontay Wilder was like, look here, mate. I want you. Remember when he called him out? There's AJ. Look here, mate. Remember that? He sparked that thing. Love Wilder just got outclassed. Facts. The thing is, that's why I think Wilder is quiet. That's why I think Wilder is quiet. Wilder just knew if he speak it and believe it, he will achieve it. He just knew he'll knock out Fury. Come on, Fury. AJ don't want that smoke. That's how he was feeling. AJ don't want it. Come on, Fury. Come out of retire. Fight me. I'm going to let you get a couple fights in, and then I'm going to knock your block off. Fury was better than he could imagine. He knew of Fury. He definitely did. He knew Fury. Emmanuel Stewart brought up him and Fury, saying that those two are going to be the best. He knew Fury. He knew him. He knew how good he was. He didn't know he was going to be that good when he gets in the ring with him, that he was going to just outbox him the first time and walk through him. No one thought he was going to walk through him the second time. So a little bit of a reality check is extremely humbling, entertaining, but overrated. Maybe. We'll see how he gets up off his back. We'll see how Fury looks getting up off his back. All right? But I think it was a humbling situation. It was a humbling situation. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder knocked Fury down. He couldn't keep him down. Tyson the Gypsy King Fury was always destined for greatness, okay? He beat Klitschko, he beat Wilder. He did his thing. The thing about Deontay Wilder is this. Deontay Wilder, he always took on boogeymen. Nobody wanted to fight Luis Ortiz. Nobody wanted to fight him. Let's hit the Tyson bell on that. Will Chris Lovejoy beat David Allen? Confirmed. I don't know about that. Thanks for the super chat. But to stay on topic, nobody wanted to fight Ortiz. Yeah, Greggs. Nobody wanted to fight Ortiz. I remember. And that's why when Deontay Wilder said, I'll fight him, everybody just knew Ortiz was going to beat him. And everybody was kind of right. Ortiz was beating him twice. It's just Wilder punched too damn hard. Wilder lost number one in the division. No shame in that. Hit the Tyson bell on that. Wilder's good for that. He'd take on the guy nobody wanted Tyson Fury either. Nobody wanted Tyson Fury to come back. Tyson Fury is too awkward, too hard to beat. Deontay Wilder brought him out of obscurity. Oh, you always got to give Wilder his love. But here's why Eddie Hearn said what he said. Here's why Eddie Hearn said what he said. Think about this. Everybody ready? Because I see you guys snapping in the Hey, I see you guys going at it over there, and I'm sorry, but that's what we do. We debate. Okay. There's in this community, there's people of different fan bases, and they don't get kicked out of here. Okay. We bring them all on. And even if some people talk ignorantly and don't really know about the sport, iron sharpens iron. Eventually, we'll get it. We'll all get it. So y'all go ahead and keep arguing. It's cool. But listen, spill the tea. Eddie Hearn said Tyson Fury is going to fight end of this year. That's 2020. He said AJ going to fight Pulev end of the year. It's 2020. He said 2021 it's going to be 2 fights. Tyson the Gypsy King Fury versus Anthony AJ Joshua. And then the rematch, Tyson the Gypsy King Fury against Anthony AJ Joshua. Hit the Tyson bell. They fight like twice a year, fighters now. Tyson Fury and AJ going to fight each other for undisputed twice. For undisputed, for lineal champion, ring champion, they're going to fight each other twice, 2021. And they going back to back. So if they're going to fight each other twice, 2021, you ain't going to hear of Deontay Wilder taking on a champion, fighting for the championship until 2022. No way Wilder is number 2 with that resume. Yeah, he is. Wilder's number 2. Wilder's number 2. Wilder's 2. How Wilder not 2? No, AJ's not 2. AJ's 1. Grant, AJ is 1. Wilder's 2. No, Fury is champion. See, it goes champion 1, 2. Fury is champion. AJ is 1. 2 is Wilder. Okay, yeah. 2 is Wilder. Look how grown Grant is. Let's hit the Tyson bell for Grant. He didn't say they're stupid. I mean, that's how boxing has gone since the beginning of time. He didn't say it's stupid. He said, oh yeah, okay, I see. My bad. Grown man. Much love to you, Grant. Grown man level. So what do you guys think about that? Ray said the same thing. Oh, my bad. So what do you guys think about that? Eddie Hearn said 2020 is done. 2021 is going to be what we all want to see. Who wants to? Okay, let me ask you guys this. Who wants to see boxing is dying? How is a fight for undisputed is? Come on. Wait a minute. Which one of you guys want to see Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury before you want to see AJ versus Fury? I need to know what my community is thinking. Everybody hit the like button. Who wants to see that? Who doesn't want undisputed? I've been begging for undisputed. How do you want to see how do you want to see Wilder versus Fury for a third time? More than you want to see AJ versus Fury for the first time for undisputed. How do you want to see a movie that you've seen twice already? The second one was a whitewash. How do you want to see a movie that you've seen twice already over a movie that is more important? Undisputed is more important. Undisputed versus Wilder versus AJ is a better thing. That means you're just more of a fan of one of those fighters. That means you're a fan of Wilder because AJ is going for undisputed against Fury. Hit the bell. You just a fan of okay, then I get it. If you are a fan of boxing, you want to see undisputed. You want to see undisputed. If you're a fan of boxing, okay, so my boxing fans out there. I do not want to see a fight that I've seen twice already over a fight I haven't seen for undisputed. Undisputed hands down. And then I can have Wilder fight the winner. I can do that. But which one do I want to see first? Oh, undisputed, bro. Undisputed, bro. 100%. Undisputed, bro. 100%, bro. Undisputed. Common sense. Hit the Tyson bell. Come on. That's not being more of a fan of anybody. That's just, man, that's common sense. What up, ShowBizz? Just in, bro. What the talk, bro? The talk is Deontay Wilder may not have a shot at the title until 2022. My man stepped in like, huh? What you just came into was like, what? Don't care who it is, just want one champ. Thank you. And that's the big deal that we have with Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. The big deal is everybody just want to see. Yeah, 2022, bro. We'll talk about it. Everybody just want to know who the champion is. My man from Fight Hype had it right. Did you see when my man from Fight Hype interviewed Mauricio Suleiman? He said, when I order the fight, he tried to ask so many different ways. When I order the fight and I bring my family and friends over, and they're not as into boxing as I am, and they say, hey, which one of these boys the champion? I want to be able to say who it is. Not, well, kinda, sorta, well. If we want boxing to get big again, it has to be interesting and it has to be attractive for the casual fan. And when the casual fan comes in and he just don't know the guys, he want to know who the best is. Who's the champ? Who's the champ? There's a bunch of champs. Why? Oh, that's why I don't like it. Let me go back to football. You feel what I'm saying? So just to bring you guys back, that makes the casual lose interest. Absolutely. And and we need the casual. Oh, do we need the casual? There's more casuals than pugilists. The boxing needs all the fans we can muster. But just to bring everybody up to speed who hasn't been here, Deontay Wilder may not fight for the championship title till 2022 because 2020 is a wash. Deontay Wilder will be fighting December 5th against someone in London. As for Anthony H.A. Joshua, he's taking on Pulev December 12th, something like that. I forgot when it was. And then 2021, Tyson Gypsy King Fury will be taking on Anthony H.A. Joshua twice. So then Deontay Wilder is not a part of that math until 2022. Too many politics for the casual to stay invested. Hit the Tyson. Okay, y'all. Are you guys ready to move on? Are you guys ready to move on? Let's move on to the analysis. Gervonta Tank Davis, and we're making good time right now. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz. Everybody hit the like button. There's over 400 people in here, only 250 likes. Just grab that finger of yours and hit the like button. It's the easiest. I don't know why people don't do it. It's very simple. It's just hit the like button. Like, boop, just come in, hit the like button. Like, boy, if you could type all of that, you could just, it's the quickest thing in the world. It's the quickest thing in the world. And I know it makes you roll your eyes, hit the like button. Like, hey, okay, dude. Yeah. Woo, that took a lot. But it's like, all right, look. You got Cruz. Wait a second. Give me a second. Let me tell you something. Adrian Broner on the gram. Yeah, I saw that, Griggs. You said that was hilarious. Let me tell you all something. Let me tell you all something. You know, Teofimo Lopez said that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to be dehydrated. You know, Teofimo Lopez said that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to be dehydrated and he's going to be weak. Do you guys believe Teofimo Lopez? Teofimo Lopez is like, I know a little bit about making weight, bro, when you're too big. And he's saying he's going to be too dehydrated to take on Leo Santa Cruz. Lead left hook, the like button, Roy Jones style. That was dope. That was dope. Thank you so much. Do I believe that? Well, I'm going to listen to a fighter more than, you know what I mean? Like, okay, let me tell you something. Do I believe that? From the information I've received, Tank Davis is going to make the weight fine. But from a fighter who is too big for lightweight, I'm going to listen to what he has to say. I don't know more than him about cutting weight and being too big for a weight division. Gervonta Tank Davis is too big for 130. I'm going to listen to him. At least consider it. ESPN just said Fury versus Takam. That makes sense. That was a great announcement. Fury versus Takam. That's cool. But I'm going to listen over me. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. If that is the case, Leo Santa Cruz is not the type of fighter you want to be weak against. Leo Santa Cruz isn't the type of fighter you want to be weak against. Because Leo Santa Cruz is going to hit you 150-something times every round, bro. And he's going to be busy, bro. He is not the kind of guy you should be weak against. Here's another thing. I want Leo Santa Cruz to shock the world. It's 2020. Bro, it's 20. Him shocking the world may not even be a shock. It's 2020, bro. All right, listen. Has Tank overtrained? I don't know. But let me tell you how I feel about this fight. Gervonta Tank Davis, in order for him to beat Leo Santa Cruz, this is how I see it. And I'm pretty consistent. In order for Gervonta Tank Davis to beat Leo Santa Cruz, Gervonta Tank Davis can't be anything we've seen as of date, as of now. Gervonta Tank Davis can't be anything we've seen. He has to be what we haven't seen. Gervonta Tank Davis can't be what we've seen in the past. Pedraza was nice, though. Pedraza was nice. Tank isn't serious about this boxing. I think he is right now. The work rate. Look. How tall is Tank? 5'5"? How tall is Leo Santa Cruz? 5'8"? Right? When people keep saying that Tank is too big, Leo Santa Cruz has more room to fill out than Tank does. The fact Davis struggling, making 130 makes the fight interesting alone. Should be a great fight nonetheless. It does. Hit the Tyson bell. But on top of that, the style. Tank is 5'4", I think. No, I think he's 5'5". But either way, Leo is 5'9", and Tank is 5'6". Okay, 5'8", 5'5", 5'9", 5'6". Either way, about a 4-inch difference. All right. Pause. Leo Santa Cruz is going to box Tank, but he's going to be busy and box Tank. He's going to use his reach and box Tank. And Leo Santa Cruz has had 39 fights. He's 37-1, I think. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Tank is 4-5. Funny. He's 37-1-1. Leo Santa Cruz has been here. His work rate is ridiculous. He's going to have the reach and the busyness on Tank. Gervonta Tank Davis, in order for him to beat Leo Santa Cruz, he cannot be the guy that fought Gamboa. He's going to have to be, now, this is going to be a controversial statement. Be ready. Be ready. This is controversial. With Floyd Money Mayweather, I almost can't look at y'all while I say this. With Floyd Money Mayweather as his coach, right? He's co-trained him. Floyd Money Mayweather is, I'm not sure how well he can prep Tank Davis for Leo Santa Cruz. You want to know why? You want to know why? There go Black Sons in the house. Black Sun and I were talking about this earlier. You want to know why? Why we never saw Floyd Mayweather versus Paul Williams. We never saw Floyd Mayweather versus Vernon Forrest, Floyd Mayweather versus Winky Wright, Floyd Money Mayweather versus Antonio Margarito. Tall, rangy fighters who are busy. You see equal foundation? You see equal foundation? Let's hit the Tyson bell on that one. Hey, what happened? You are a Floyd hater. No, I'm not. I think Floyd is great. The reason why I picked Tank Davis to beat Leo Santa Cruz is because of Floyd. Get your panties out. Hey, look, just wring your panties out. Wring them out. Put them on a sink. Grab them drawers that you got out the dirty clothes. The one with the big brown streak in it. And put those on like a man. It's called criticism. It's called criticism. Gervonta Tank Davis is going to have an opponent in front of him that not even the great Floyd Money Mayweather had in front of him. That some people think Floyd Mayweather avoided. Me, I don't think Floyd Mayweather avoided. He avoided Winky Wright. I've said that. He literally called out Winky Wright, and then when Winky Wright said, let's go, he was like, you know what, I'm straight. Other than Winky. But when those tall fighters, when Antonio Margarito, when he took on Paul Williams, that fight was a barn burner. Anybody remember that? How many punches did they throw at each other? Paul Williams and Margarito. Did they break some kind of record? Remember that fight? Absolutely, he couldn't fight everyone. I understand that. I'm just saying. The fact is, yeah, Paul Williams averaged 100+ punches a round. Hit the Tyson bell on that. Floyd Mayweather is his prodigy, Gervonta Tank Davis, a bad boy, by the way. But Floyd Mayweather throwing his prodigy out against an opponent that he wasn't fighting. A tall, rangy fighter who's busy. Am I capping? Am I capping? I threw out a couple of them. Vernon Forrest, Winky Wright, Paul Williams, Margarito. Margarito called out Floyd more than anybody called out anyone. Well, hold up. Boo Boo Andre called out to Charlo. Pretty. He matched Boo Boo Andre. You right. No, I'm not capping. What about Chico Corrales? Let's go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hold on. I got a text. Beautiful. When he whooped Diego Corrales was the favorite. Beautiful example. You want to talk about a tall, busy fighter? Rest in peace, Diego Corrales. I give you that one. And there was nothing about that fight that would make Floyd Mayweather shot. He whooped Chico. I give you that one. Bar debates in the house. Yeah. Hey, Black Son, you hear what he said? While I was sitting there naming all those examples, I didn't name Corrales, did I? Diego Corrales. That's why I love this community. He beat Diego Corrales so bad. Diego Corrales was a 2-1 favorite. He beat Corrales so bad, it was almost like Corrales wasn't that good. Rest in peace, Corrales. But so guys like Leo Santa Cruz, he fits that mold, right? Margarito, Paul Williams, all those tall, rangy guys that Floyd Mayweather stayed away from, except for Diego Corrales. With that said, yeah, he was one of my faves. Floyd is 50-0 on the low. He's 50-0 on the low. Too bad, but he's 50-0. He's 50-0. With that said, though, it's going to be hard to train. Thanks for the super chat, $5 super chat from Thomas Morris. It's going to be hard to train Gervonta Tank Davis at 5'5" against a 5'8" Leo Santa Cruz, who is probably the busiest fighter today. When Floyd Mayweather stayed away from those guys for the most part, Chico Corrales. We've seen him versus Corrales though. I mean, bro, he came in late. Y'all right. Tank isn't Mayweather. He got lights out power in both hands and can use it at will. Tank isn't Mayweather. Look at how he said this. Hold on. Black Sun said, and Tank ain't dropping Leo 5 times. Oh! This is why this is the best community. You see how we shooting back and forth? You make a good point. I accept it. So I make a good point. Hey, he ain't Mayweather. He got power. Yeah, but he ain't dropping Leo 5 times the way Mayweather did Chico Corrales. Come on, because Leo Santa Cruz, who drops Leo Santa Cruz? Hold on. This is why this is a debate. No one here knows it all. Even me with the microphone. I got the mic. You still got a voice. Hold on. Man, I'm getting mad. It's business, dog. Anyway, he can drop Leo. We'll find out. But I'll tell you this. When my man said Tank Davis isn't Floyd, he got power. What? That was like, I didn't expect to read the rest of that. Tank Davis isn't Floyd. Floyd is a great fighter. Tank Davis isn't Floyd. Floyd is a defensive genius. Tank Davis isn't Floyd. Floyd is the most technically sound and gifted fighter. If you want to talk about technically sound, you're going to have a short list of people over Floyd Money Mayweather. Gervonta Tank Davis isn't Floyd. Floyd is a boxing genius. Why is it Tank Davis isn't Floyd Tank Davis got power. And all those things that I named about Floyd Money Mayweather is why he dribbled Corrales off the canvas 5 times. Floyd wasn't a power puncher. He dribbled Corrales off the canvas. Corrales, rest in peace to you. Golly. I love that boy. He lived how he fought on the wild side. He dribbled Corrales off the canvas, not because of his power. It's the punches you don't see. Tank Davis is no Floyd. You got that right. Forget the power. He's no Floyd. He's no Floyd. With that said, he's going to be in a tough spot come Halloween. He's going to be in a tough spot come Halloween. Dude, the amount of business I'm getting right now, I'm going to have to, we may have to end it in a minute. And the business is for you guys. It's for this channel. Don't worry about it. It's for you guys. But you're right. He definitely not Floyd. No. Could be a nightmare. BK. It could be a nightmare. Dude, I wish I didn't have to leave. Should we keep going for a minute and just push my business to the side? Because I think this is the hottest our live stream has gotten. Yes, Leo better not get robbed. Facts. Keep it running. All right, I'll keep it running for a minute. No, handle your biz. Everybody just, if it's important, yes. Okay, we'll keep going for a little bit longer. Who do I favor? Let me tell you something. This is how I say it. This is how I see it. What time is it? This is how I see it. If Gervonta Tank Davis, if he's what he's been, he loses the fight. Double stream, come back later. I can see that, Alton. Thanks for the super chat. My thing is, I'm expecting Tank to be something we haven't seen. ShowBizz, I love Tank, but Adrian Broner is fresh in my mind when I think of him. Me too. But I'm starting to think Zab Judah more than Adrian Broner. Facts. I'm expecting Tank Davis to be what we haven't seen. You got Leo, not a bad choice. With Tank saying that this is the most focused he's ever been, with him saying he wants to be a pay-per-view star, with him living in Floyd Mayweather's mansion right now and saying, I want all of this. I want this that he has. With him saying, I want to be a pay-per-view star. With him saying all these things, I want to be great. I'm ready right now to be great. Then that means that he's focused more than ever. With him being focused more than ever, then he's a different Tank Davis than he's ever been. That's how that works. If that's the case, then we'll see Halloween. The thing is, Teofimo Lopez said that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to be dehydrated, and he's not going to have the energy. The thing is, if the Gervonta Tank Davis that showed up against Gamboa show up against Leo Santa Cruz beats him. The thing is, the Tank Davis that showed up against Pedraza, that dude's a problem come Halloween. And the Leo Santa Cruz that showed up against Frampton gives Tank Davis hell. We got to see. We know what Leo Santa Cruz is going to show up. More likely it's the one against Frampton. pressure, bust pipes, Davis is going to pop. Let me tell you something. And thanks for the super chat. Let me tell you something about that. He's not just going to pressure Tank. He's 5'8". He's going to be busy from a distance like Paul Williams. Maybe not Paul Williams, Paul Williams-esque. Maybe perfectly like Paul Williams. In the range to get countered, in the range to get hit, but he's going to be able to absorb it. And he's going to be throwing 100+ punches around. And then if Tank Davis's output starts to decrease, Leo Santa Cruz is going to apply real pressure to try to run Tank Davis over. The thing is, Tank Davis, Pedraza did that. Tank Davis sat in the pocket. Tank Davis's output decreased. Pedraza, remember? I told you guys, Tank Davis sat in the pocket. Pop! Game over. Look, it's very hard for me to imagine Leo Santa Cruz getting knocked out by Tank Davis, which means Tank Davis is going to have to outbox him for 12. In my mind, Tank Davis doesn't knock him out. How many times have you seen Leo Santa Cruz knocked out or even hurt? Leo got that classic Mexican style. He does. Is Pedraza Leo Santa Cruz level, though? No. Leo Santa Cruz is a four-division champion. No, he's not. Is Carl Frampton Tank Davis's level? Closer. Carl Frampton is closer to Tank Davis level than Pedraza is Leo Santa Cruz level. Has Leo ever fought someone that hits like Tank? No. No, he hasn't. I am very curious. Leo will fight Davis like Frampton in the second fight. That's what I'm talking about, boxing therapy. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Hit the Tyson bell on that. Leo's chin is going to carry him, and his output may give him the decision. Let me throw this out here before I go, and I'm going to end with this. Let me throw this out here before I go. Where's the fight? Where's the fight? Where's the fight? It's in Texas. It's in Dallas. It's in Leo's backyard. Do we know who the ref is going to be yet? Is Tony Weeks? Is it Steve? Is it Kenny Bayless? Somebody Mayweather picked. Is Tony? That may be the difference in the fight. The difference in the fight may be the location plus the referee. That may be the difference in the fight. The location plus the referee. Because at the end of the day, this fight may just be going to decision. I think it goes to decision. And at the end of the day, come Sunday morning, there's going to be a lot of people on either side, Tank Davis or Leo Santa Cruz. The fight is going to be so close. there's going to be a lot of people upset at the outcome. The outcome is going to be controversial. ShowBizz the adult. Hey, look, before you leave, hit the like button. You guys, please continue to comment and share this live stream. Okay, we are the fastest growing boxing channel on YouTube. With us being the fastest growing boxing channel, let's keep doing it. Let's keep it growing. I work for you guys. You guys work for this community. If you just, grab the link, hit the share button, and then put it on your Facebook, whatever you want to do. Put it on a boxing site, put it on Reddit, whatever you want to do. All of that will grow the channel, and we'll have more people in the chat, because let me tell you what I love about this live stream more than anything. How you got, respect to you, BK, and I have to talk to you, BK, how you guys go at it with each other. The forum, the forum level in the chat is what we need. Everybody, iron sharpens iron. All of you guys. That's why I like the live streaming, because all of you guys go at it with each other. And that's what we need when it comes to boxing. So let people know that I don't turn anybody around when you put it on Reddit or anything. Say, hey, look, if you guys want to have a debate, if you guys want to talk, if you guys want to whatever, you can do it on ShowBizz the adult live stream every day, midday. To your point, Mayweather would have ever given a fighter an advantage and go down in weight. Oh, nice. And thanks for the super chats, everybody. So please make sure that you subscribe, that you share. ShowBizz the adult. I'm out. Huh.